We only spoke to Mr. Ben Aris. He's the founder and editor-in-chief of BNE IntelliNews and also former Moscow bureau chief for the Daily Telegraph, and this is what he told us.
Full-scale war has broken out, that Israel and the US have been raining down missiles on Tehran and now increasingly other cities. They've been targeting military installations, missile dumps, technology places, government buildings. And Tehran has retaliated. I think there's a total of 12 countries it's now hit. It's been going after US bases across the region, and it didn't do that in the 12-day war last summer. There was one very symbolic hit against the US base in Qatar that they even warned the Americans they were about to attack to make sure that no one got killed. And this time, not only are they going after the bases with, full barrage of missiles, but they're also targeting the hotels in town where the US personnel have been evacuated. So they're specifically trying to kill US servicemen. Trump has said very clearly that the goal here is regime change, and he's warned the Iranians to stay indoors for the next few days. He's warned them that bombs will be raining down, and I talked to our team in Tehran, and that's exactly what's happening. But then he suggested that there would be some sort of pause, and then the people should take to the street and overthrow the government. Trump definitely doesn't want to get into a protracted war, that he needs to have this over relatively quickly because he doesn't want to go into the midterm elections in November, having started yet another war, another endless war. That will play very badly with the electorate. So he's hoping for a short, sharp, quick solution to this by regime change through revolution. Qatar in particular is one of the major, or the major producer of LNG. And all of Asia is heavily dependent on that. And if you disrupt the flow of that, then oil prices on the market when they opened this morning already jumped 30%. And Europe is already on the verge of a gas crisis because of this extremely cold weather. And so Iran is disrupting that by lobbing bombs in there. And the other point is this targeting US installations. Qatar, if I remember correctly, is home to the Fifth Fleet. And those are military targets that are being hit to both disrupt the command structure and at the same time to send a message to show that America is not invulnerable to attack. This whole operation was sold, or the negotiations leading up to it was sold as a non-proliferation exercise in order to make sure that Iran never gets a nuclear bomb. And I'm certain that the White House is very keen to make sure that doesn't happen. And they do want to completely kill off the enrichment process.